What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Pyrostasis here, and this is the first video on our new channel, TDK Strategy. And I just kind of wanted to post a video letting you guys know what's going to be on this channel, the type of content, explain the contest slash challenge that we're having over the summer, and what you guys can basically expect to see if you're a subscriber of this channel. Basically, myself and several friends slash guildmates, online buddies, etc., have decided that StarCraft is a challenge that we want to, each of us individually want to accept and see if we can make ourselves better players. You know, a lot of us have been interested in StarCraft for a while, but StarCraft, like a lot of esports games and competitive games, requires a certain amount of time investment, commitment, and willingness to, devote the time and energy needed to succeed. And, before, we haven't really had the time or the energy or just, the desire to really get into it. But the nice thing about StarCraft is if, or any goal really, is if a bunch of friends get together, then you're a lot more motivated, just because you have people to talk to, you can compete against your buddies, etc., etc. And it just gives you that incentive that may not be there by yourself to, to better yourself, or, I don't know if you can call progressing in StarCraft bettering yourself, but it's a challenge, it's something to work for, it's a goal, and it's going to take some time. So this is going to be a long-term thing. We're going to be trying to go, the essence of the challenge, for those of you who didn't see the announcement video on my other channel, the essence of the channel is most of us are bronze players. Some of us are a little bit higher. We have one of the people that's going to be playing, she is ranked platinum the last that she played, which was several months ago, and then we have a diamond level 2v2 player. But as far as I know, we don't have any really solid players in the solo league. Now, this is my account here. As you can see, I am ranked way down here in the dredges of the solo ladder in bronze. I have played one game, I believe, or a couple games at least, in this league. Yeah, I've only got one win, so I haven't played a whole lot. StarCraft is one of those games that I've always been very interested in, but I just, with YouTube and my MMOs and all that other stuff that I do, it's been one of those things that I haven't really had time to do. But we're going to set aside at least an hour a day to play. We're going to have, the way the channel is going to be laid out, let me go into that for a minute. Basically, we're going to have a playlist for each of the individual people that are going to be contributing videos to the channel. So we're going to have one for Rothius, one for Cord, me, JJ, several other folks. So you're going to have probably 5 or 6 playlists. Now, each of us is going to have our own little twist or how we're going to like to do things. For me, personally, it's going to be commentary and strategy based on getting the hell out of bronze and working my way up the ladder, pointing out the things that I did right, the things I did wrong, some good games, hopefully. Hopefully there will be a few good games, and things along those lines. I may go over some build orders. Right now, my knowledge of StarCraft is kind of not high level. It's kind of like somebody who knows the rules but doesn't really know the intricate details. I'm familiar with Protoss, Zerg, and Marines. Some of the counters, not all of them. I know Colossi counter Marines and things like that, and I know you want to get the Colossi down, etc., etc. I know some of the basics, but I don't know the high level strategy. If I were to see somebody's base with a scout at the current time, I'll recognize a 4-gate maybe, but I'm not really going to know the details. So I'm going to kind of be able to post all of these videos, and you'll be able to see me grow from a relative novice or noob to somebody who hopefully is well versed in the game, and maybe even be able to be competitive at a later date. So my brother's going to be doing his. He'll probably be doing it more from the perspective, he's a little bit of a cynic. He doesn't think that we're going to be able to work our way out. So he's going to be probably posting it from the standpoint of, I don't think this is going to succeed, and this is what I have done, and this is why it didn't work, and this is why I don't think it will work. And so it's going to be kind of like the opposite of what I'm doing. I'm going to be trying to attack it from the standpoint of, if I get my core basics down and I do this and I do this, then I'm going to get better and I'm going to succeed. And his argument is basically going to be, well, I'm going to do the same thing Pyro's doing and it's not going to work, and I'm going to show that you either can play these games or you can't. And it's not necessarily about practice or about your willingness to make it happen, but more about innate ability. Folks that are younger, may or may not be Korean, have a natural ability to pick these games up. I'm an older person, and JJ's not as old as I am, but he's, you know, mid-20s. He's getting up there. So it'll be interesting to see. And some of the other guys, you know, we're going to have a lot of different directors. So anyways, we're going to have a centralized video that's going to cover all of the different playlists, and it'll basically be a link. So you know, if you like Cord, you're going to be able to click on his playlist and watch all of his videos. If you like those, it'll link to his YouTube channel, and you can watch him there. Same for me, same for Jay, etc., etc. So it's going to be kind of like a centralized hub where you can see this group growing. At a later time, once we actually get a little bit better, we'll probably be accepting new folks to the group. So if you're kind of a new player to StarCraft and this is something that you're interested in, then you may want to get on board. We'll eventually do some, you know, practicing partners where bronze plays against bronze, silver, etc., etc., and just, you know, so you can work on your build orders, your tactics. You know, fighting specific things. You know, if you're having a problem with a 6-pull, you know, like, hey, you know, can you 6-pull me about, you know, 10, 15 times in a bunch of practice games so I can practice getting better at that. And the whole goal of this entire channel is basically to get, you know, the group of people that are participating better at the game. So hopefully you guys will like this idea. We may make a few changes here and there. We may make, you know, some tweaks to how things are done. So definitely feel free to leave us some comments in the comment section below. We'd love to hear some input, what you guys like, what you guys don't. We will be posting replay packs, which are probably going to be absolutely atrocious at the beginning. I mean, we're talking, some of us do not know the basic build orders. So it's gonna be some interesting stuff, but hopefully there'll be some good games. You know, even in the Bronze League, when you just, you know, it's completely retarded people, looks like, you know, idiots just that don't know what they're doing, they can still have a good game because it's two idiots fighting against each other. So you're probably going to see a lot of bad games from the technical standpoint at the beginning, but you'll actually get some decent games there where they'll be close. So that will be, each of us is going to try and post a minimum of 3 videos a week. So you should see a wide variety of videos from a wide variety of folks with different styles, etc., etc. So hope you guys are going to like this. Hope you guys are going to be interested. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'm going to go play my games now, and I will catch you guys in the next clip.